Ooh, and I'm feeling good.
So it's been a while since I said anything, so I thought I'd just explain what I'm doing here. This blue foam is actually a thick yoga mat, so it's just a cheap thick mat that I got. And the reason I'm using this is because it's a closed cell foam, which is a lot higher density than the foam that I'm going to put on top of it. The foam I'm putting on top, you can use whatever you want. I'm using this. This is a really high density, probably the highest density foam you can get here for upholstery. Marine upholstery, whether it's household upholstery, whatever. It's just a fairly high density. It's what I used on the Brat seat, and it's also what I'm going to use on pretty much all of my bikes. So all I've done here with the blue foam is just roughed it in. I've just cut it. You can see it's very rough. The main reason it's on here is just for impact. So only the top section needs to be covered in the blue foam. The sides don't make any difference whatsoever. This is going to be put over the top and glued down all the way around to the sides, and then this will be shaped to the actual shape of the seat. So the blue stuff's just there for comfort, no other reason. Because it's a closed cell foam, it's a lot higher density than this stuff. This will be a little bit softer, so you can take most of the ride will be in this, and then if you hit a really bad bump, then obviously you're not going to feel the fiberglass pan underneath it. So I've got to come up with a solution, and what I'm going to do here with the seat pan that's going to tie into the fuel tank. And it's got this lip, and I just left it rough cut, and I'm thinking maybe I'll just take it back so that it's level with this line here. So just pretty much just grind it flush and then see what I'm left with, and then go from there. So unfortunately that didn't work out anywhere near like I wanted. When I used that sandwich wrap to wrap this entire tank and everything, it's left me with a really rough surface just here. So as soon as I hit that with a grinder, obviously all those little cutouts have left like a jagged edge across here. So that's not what I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try and find a way to cover this in some sort of tape or something, and then run a little bit more fiberglass over this all the way up to this edge here. So what's going to happen is that the material, when this gets covered, is going to wrap around the actual edge of the fiberglass and then come up and over this, so that this is going to be a nice sharp edge across here, and it's going to marry the tank as best as I can. It's not fully cured, and you can see that because I started to cut into it and it was burning. It's like touch dry, but it's still a little bit damp on the underside. You can see what I was talking about, and having that pretty much following the line of the tank. Like I said, this still needs to be shaved back heaps, come off the top section here to keep it in line from the tank all the way through. But I've got to take it down about here and then cut it down under. Hopefully I can get that tape out. I pretty much laid the glass over top of it. If not, it'll be part of the build. But yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted. Spending that extra time doing something like that, so you get a nice married up seat to the tank rather than having the gap. That's pretty much what I wanted. So that's a job well done as far as I'm concerned. But leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Is this something that you would do? Would you prefer the actual tank and the seat to be almost touching, or the little gap that you see in some of them, is that something that you prefer? Like, I'd love to know your thoughts. Just leave me a comment and let me know. So now that I've left both surfaces for 20 minutes, that's what's recommended, between 20 and maximum 40, until it gets tacky, then you can just stick them together. So that's what I've done. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cut the excess off and then wrap it with like a packing wrap, just to try and really compact the two together so that gives it a chance to dry. I'm going to leave it overnight, and then the next seat episode is when I'm actually going to do the carving and just pretty much carve it up, get it to the finished shape that I want, and then that's it. And then it's just upholstery after that. Don't forget to check that one out. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll chat with you in the next video.